Welcome to Guru Maths channel. Today I am going to teach fraction. Please come to the board. You have already studied addition and fraction in your previous class. In this class you are going to learn about multiplication and division of fractions. Before that, let us know about the definition of the fraction. What is fraction? Fraction is a part of whole. Now, a number in the form A by B, where A and B are natural number is called a fraction. A fraction. Example: 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 11 by 3, etc. Note: 2 by 1, 3 by 1, etc. are also called fraction according to the definition. Types of fractions. You see decimal fraction, number 2 vulgar fraction, three improper fraction, four proper fraction, five mixed fraction, six unit fraction, seven equivalent fractions is also there. Equivalent fraction, and 8 9 unlike fractions. Number 10 is reducible fraction. First number is decimal fraction. Now, a fraction whose denominator is in the powers of 10 is called decimal fraction. Example: 2 by 10, 7 by 10 square, 23 by 10 cube, 4 by 10 to the power of 4, etc. That is 2 upon 10 to the power of 1 means 10. Here it is 10 to the power of 1, so it is 10. 10 square means 100, 10 into 10, and 23 upon 10 cube means 10 into 10 into 10, that comes to 1000, and here it comes 4 upon 10,000, etc. Now these are called the decimal fractions. Number 2, vulgar fraction. It is a fraction whose denominator is other than powers of 10. Example: 2 by 7, 45 by 97, 123 by 102, etc. Now next is improper fraction. Fraction whose numerator is greater than the denominator is called improper fraction. Whose numerator is greater than denominator. A fraction whose denominator is greater than denominator is called improper fraction. Here symbolically I have written n is greater than d. N stands for numerator, d stands for denominator. Example: 5 by 2, 11 by 4, 129 by 25, etc. So these are improper fraction. You can understand that numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. Then come to proper fraction. Now, proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator is called proper fraction. So here I have written symbolically n is less than d, that means numerator is less than d. Example: 5 by 7, 13 upon 15, 94 upon 137, etc. So these are the examples. You can see that numerator is always less than the denominator. So we call these fractions as proper fraction. Number 5. And number 5 is mixed fraction. This is a fraction which is the sum of a whole number and a proper fraction. Sum of a whole number and a proper fraction is called mixed fraction. Let us give you example. Example 2 whole 3 by 5. then 7 whole 9 by 13, then 112 whole 2 by 3. So you see, these are the sum of a whole number and a proper fraction. Whole number and a proper fraction. Here also whole number and a proper fraction. Sum of these two, whole number and sum of these two. So 2 whole 3 by 5, 2 whole 3 by 5 is 2 plus 3 by 5. So you see, this is a whole number and this is a proper fraction. So if you add this, you will get 2 whole 3 by 5. This is a mixed fraction. This is also a mixed fraction. Similarly, I can write this mixed fraction here as I have written here. Similarly, this one also here. That's all about the mixed fraction. Equivalent fractions. Next one is equivalent fraction. Now, if you divide or multiply the numerator and the denominator, by the same number, you get the equivalent fractions. Example: 2 by 3, 2 by 2 into 3 by 2, 2 by 3 into 3 by 3, 2 by 4 into 3 by 4. That is, you are getting 2 by 3 equal to 4 by 6 and 6 by 9 and 8 by 12. So these are called the equivalent fractions. So 2 by 3 So 2 by 3, 4 by 6 and 6 by 9, 8 by 12 are the equivalent fractions. This is number equivalent fraction. So then after equivalent fraction, like fractions. 8 is like fractions. If the denominators of all the fractions are same, then the fractions are called like fractions. Example: 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13, 7 by 13, etc. They are like fractions because they are having the same denominator. Here they are 13. Next number is unlike fractions. Unlike fractions. If the fractions if the denominators of all the fractions are different, then they are called unlike fractions. Example: 2 by 15, 3 by 17, 4 by 19, 3 by 20, etc. See, the denominators are not same as they are unlike fractions. Number 9 is irreducible fraction. If the HCF of numerator and denominator is 1, then it is called irreducible fraction. Or I can say if the numerator r and denominator are co-prime numbers, then the fraction is irreducible. Example: 13/17, 2/5, 19/11, etc. Because their HCF is always 1 and these numerator and denominators can't be divided by any number other than 1. So these are irreducible. You cannot divide the numerator and the denominator by any number other than 1. Hence these are called the irreducible fractions. Last one is unit fraction. Unit fraction. A fraction whose numerator is 1 is called unit fraction. Now example: 1/2, 1/7, 1/29, etc. So these are called the unit fractions. These are the examples. This chapter will be continued. I will teach you addition and subtraction of fractions in the next video. If you like this video, give thumb.